Snowden, the thrilling new film about NSA employee Edward Snowden, who leaked thousands of classified documents to the press. What can fans expect from this movie?
I think they can expect a fuller picture of who Edward Snowden is. He wasn't out to undermine or discredit the government, but he, at a certain point, felt like there were things that he was forced to know that he couldn't stand by and silently abide, and that's when he decided to stand up and do something about it.
You actually got to meet Edward Snowden in person before you were kind of started to work on this film. Tell me everything. What was it like? Were you nervous? Was there security?
I think he's used to people kind of grilling him on his politics when they meet him. But I knew I could read interviews of his and learn about his politics. I wanted to kind of understand just what he was like as a guy. And he's not used to that, you know?
What was it about Snowden that deserved your attention?
Well, it's not a story one can ignore. It's an international story, and I think it's a historic event. And I think when it happened, I certainly as a citizen responded, but we suspected this was going on, but this was evidence.
Is it harder playing a real person, or is it easier because you actually have something to, kind of work with?
Harder, because I didn't know Lindsay beforehand, and I didn't meet her until 3 months into filming. And I remember thinking the whole time that, regardless of what Oliver thought, regardless of what the studio and the producers and Joe thought, I just wanted to know that Lindsay felt protected and felt like her integrity was preserved through my performance.
Have you heard from him since this movie came out?
I've spoken to him a couple times since, like on video chat, and it really meant a lot to me that he felt the movie was starting the conversation that he hoped to start himself by doing what he did in the first place. It's good we're having that conversation. That's what a democracy is. We're lucky that we live in this country and we're allowed to have that conversation. Not everybody else in the world has that privilege.